Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about how you've got the power to change your reality. In this video, I'm going to be covering 5 talking points that are going to help us to understand how we can actually change our own reality. The first point is you need to want to change your life. Wanting to do something compared to being told to do something will give you a different kind of motivation. If I'm telling you to go and cook compared to if you want to go and cook, the results might come out differently because the want to do something means there'll be more effort towards that actual action. In the beginning of this year, I was very motivated to change my life. I was like, okay, this year I'm going to make plans. And, I made full on lists and spreadsheets on how I'm going to complete certain tasks and goals in my life. And, I wanted to, I really did want to. And then life took a complete 180. And suddenly all those things that I wanted to achieve were not possible. I fully believe if I still wanted to, I probably would have still been able to get to a certain point. Some things, yes, financially I couldn't achieve it because there was no finances. Some things, if I just had enough motivation, I'm pretty sure that, the means would have found their way to me to make it happen. Like me from the beginning of the year, me in the middle of the year, and me right now are completely, like, they're three completely different people. Me in the beginning of the year was optimistic but genuinely had no plan. Like I wanted to, but I had no plan. Me in the middle of the year, I was like, I don't know I don't know what to do with myself. I could see that the first half of the year didn't go as planned. And I remember in that first half, I did lose a bit of motivation, but still had motivation. I was still optimistic, but still down. Like I was like, oh, okay, like these things didn't work out. I'm sure there will be a time for it to work out, but it's just not right now. But I was still quite down. In the middle of the year, I decided I don't want to let go of my dreams. Like I had goals that I wanted to achieve in the beginning of the year, and just because things aren't working out my way doesn't mean I can't accustom to my reality right now. Like my reality in the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and right now are very different. So in the middle of the year, I realized, okay, I had come out of the situation that I was in and realized, no, but I do have the power to change my reality. I just need to want to do it. For if I don't want to do it, I literally would have just stayed in the same place and wouldn't be making this video right now. The first thing I did was make sure that I got an accountability partner because I knew if I did it by myself, maybe I would have gotten to a certain point, but I wasn't going to get to the point that I am at right now, right? So me and my friend were like, okay, girl, this year, provide us. And it was only, June? I think it was like June or something, and it wasn't for the full year. And we're like, this year definitely did its due, but do we want to let that be a testament of the whole year? No, it cannot define us if we choose not to be defined by it, right? The fact that we had each other and we kept each other accountable really did help us to achieve a lot of goals that I don't think we would have even thought of if we hadn't come to the point of saying, let's change our life. We do not like how the year has gone so far. Let's make a difference because I'm sure in the next 6 months we can make a complete turnover. And we did. Point number 2, no one is coming to save your life. If you're waiting for someone to come and save you, you're going to stay in the same place while waiting for that person to come and save you. In this generation, we've been taught that, we must work, especially girls, we're taught that, if things don't work out, I'll marry a rich man. If things don't work out, someone will just give me a job. But a lot of people these days do not want to work. Like Kim Kardashian was not lying. People don't want to work. And I hear that because if you're looking at influencers who can easily just change their lives so quickly overnight and, you don't have to put in that hard labor to get to a certain level of success. I also understand the whole, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. Like I hear that. I'm not saying suffer to get to success. All I'm saying is have a full plan, babe. Like no one is coming to say, hey, beautiful babe, I've got a big wad of cash. I'm just going to give it to you. Think about if it was you. If you had worked hard to get to a certain place, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you didn't work hard. Let's say you get to a certain place and you've got a lot of money, success, whatever your equivalent of success is. You get to that point, and suddenly you see someone who wants to get there, but they're doing nada. They're just sitting and just hoping. Would you just give them the money? Would you just, you know what I'm saying? The most you'll probably do is try to motivate them. You know what I'm saying? Because no one's just gonna give you money and be like, yeah, start the business. But you still have to work to get to the point that you want to get to. You can't just open your eyes and you're already there. Come on now. You need to be your own savior. You need to be the one that says, yes, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to be the one who's going to go and apply for jobs. I'm going to be the one who's going to go put myself out there. You know, like these videos that have been popping up on my For You page that say, just film the video. Just film the video. Literally just do it. You know that song was like, and if you hear something say, that voice inside is who you are. Like if you keep hearing yourself like say in your head like, oh, I need to film videos, I need to create more content, I need to do something. That voice is the higher version of yourself telling you to do it, guys. I promise you right now. I'm not lying to you guys. Like if I could break it down in specifics of how your higher version does exist, you just need to start to align yourself with her or him. Bro, your mind will change forever. But let's imagine like you're in like the middle, right? I'm gonna make it this way. You're in the middle here. There's 16 different possibilities right now. If you make a decision, there's 16 possibilities of how your life might turn out. If you go this way, you'll become a dinosaur. If you come this way, you'll become a doctor. If you go this way, you'll do something, right? That means all those possibilities are possible. Those realities exist. You just need to make the decision to choose which one you want to align with. So your highest version, let's say she lies here. What decision are you going to make sure that you get there? You know what I'm saying? She exists. She just wants to be aligned with you. Say right now, you're crooked. You're a little bit crooked. And you're here. You just need to turn. You just gotta turn until you get to the version of you that exists, that you want to become. It's not a far-fetched thought to see the highest version of yourself and want to become it. Like, she literally exists. You literally just have to align with her. What does the highest version of yourself think? What does she look like? What does she do? What does her routine look like? What are her habits, bro? Does the highest version of you eat a bunch of sweets before going to bed and then wake up and feel stomach ache? Or does the highest version of you take care of her gut health? You know, does the highest version of you drink water before she goes to bed? Does the highest version of you sleep late, or does she sleep early? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do these small things and see. The highest version of you, example, is a very good example. The highest version of you wouldn't beat herself down just because, you know, she didn't achieve something. The highest version of you is going to be like, okay, I tried plan 1, it didn't work, let's try plan B, because you do believe that you can achieve that goal, right? If you want to start a business this year, like, yes, you got 9 more days, but you can still do it. Like, I don't like the whole, oh, it's only 3 more seconds left, so let me just give up. My phone switched off, but we're back. We're back. What was I saying? Yes, you need to go until the 3 seconds are over. You can't give up before. Like, I don't like a giver upper. You need to be a go-getter, okay? In this last few 9 days, hey, you need to be a go-getter. Don't be a naysayer. You gotta be a go-getter. Like, guys, if I can tell you right now, no, you can look at your friends. Take a good look around yourself and see. Are my friends motivating me to get to my goals? Or are all of us just comfortable with where we are? I'll tell you right now, it's not going to sound as bad, but you might have to find some new friends. I cannot imagine me being here right now and still being, oh, like, it's okay where I'm at. I still got time. I still got to do this. Like, guys, you need to learn. Like, you need to learn how to put yourself in the right places, right? Mentally. Like, you do have time. You do have time, guys. Like, we're all so young, but you have time to do what, though? Because if you're trying to create an empire, do you really have time? Empires start early, babe. They start early. Especially if you don't have the means and the riches right now. You still have to create the riches. You must look at the steps that it takes. You need to be very, very realistic about your life while still being delusional. I want to create an empire. But where am I right now? How long is it going to take me to get there? Estimate, and start to use optimism and delusion and start to see. The equation is there. I just don't know how to do the equation right now. In the same breath of no one is coming to save you, you need to do what you need to do. Honey, if you need to take, like, let me tell you, this year, okay, so let me tell you my life journey. Quick. High school. I always wanted to do music. Never got the chance to do music except for like as a private lesson. I never got to go to a music school, right? Left high school, went to film school, and thought I would find, not my purpose, but rather I'd find the course that I wanted to do, right? I wanted to do musical theater. They didn't do it. I was first year in, and in June I realized this is not what I want to do. Are they making me do film stuff, and the music stuff is not even what I want to do? And I do not want to waste. That school was very expensive, and I was like, I don't want to waste my parents' money. You know what I'm saying? Like they always say, this other Japanese proverb. Look, I literally saw on Twitter so many times, and I can't even remember it now. But basically, it says it's more expensive to get off the train later than to get off earlier. Like if you're going in the wrong destination, just get the soonest time that you realize that you're on the wrong train, get off, because it's going to be so much more expensive when you get off at the drop-off zone. Rather get off when you realize, oh no, that's the wrong destination. So I realized that, and I was like, no. I told my parents, I was like, I don't think I want to carry on here. It would be great to finish and get the degree, but I'm still gonna just start again from the beginning until I like to do what I wanted to do in the beginning, right? Do musical theater. And the real gag is South Africa does not have institutions that support musical theater. Like if they do, it's very small, and it's like it's not many. And if like I think I know one in Pretoria, one in Cape Town. You see the problem. And on top of that, with one in Pretoria, you don't come out with a degree, you come out with a diploma, so I'd have to do more. And where am I going to study the more? You know what I'm saying? So there was that, ne? So then I realized, no, my options are run dry. Even if I want to do musical theater, I can't do it now. I'd have to first be out of the country. But how must I get out of the country? I need money to get out of the country. Do I have money? No. Do I have a job? No. So what must happen? I must study something that's going to get me a freaking nice job. It's going to get me out of here. Ask me what I'm studying next year. Honey, we did it in a reverse. So we're not doing music. We're not doing none of that creative stuff. We're doing IT and web design and web development. But if I look at the stats, it tells me that just entry level jobs pay so well. I said, honey, it's about thinking in the future. I know what's meant to come to me will come to me. The fact that I struggled so hard to study my passion tells me that it's not the time right now. It is not the time. So I need to do what I need to do to be able to get to the point I need to be. Because, like, bro, all the schools that I've Googled that said musical theater were all overseas. Am I overseas? I'm not overseas. I am still in South Africa. So I need to get to the point where I can get there, right? So now imagine this. I'm gonna take a little detour, right? I'm taking my little detour to so I can align with my highest version, which is the girl who's doing the music and performing on these big stages and is a composer and everything, right? So I'm here. I'm doing IT, and then after I'm gonna get a cute job, it's gonna pay me well, right? And I'm gonna use that money, save it up, and then guess who's gonna go overseas to start studying? Me. Because it's never too late. I would rather be, because that thing that says the time is going to move anyways, it's going to move anyways. The time's going to move. I'd rather have a degree. I'd rather move on and start the new course. I'd rather be 30 starting my degree than being 30 and not wanting to do anything because I'm like, I don't want to be 30 something. But starting a new degree, girl, we're going to get there. We're going to get there regardless. You know what I'm saying? So you need to do what you need to do to be able to get to your highest self or to achieve your goals. You need to start understanding life. Like, there's reality with delusion and optimism. These three things, if you can understand how to use them in combination, you're going to be alright. I'm just saying, if you know how to understand your reality, have delusion and optimism, you don't know how far you'll get. Because if you're just delusional and optimistic, I promise you're gonna bang. It's gonna be so scary because you don't have you're not realistic enough to understand. Okay, I can't just say, I want to just study musical theater in the overseas. I don't have money. I don't have a job. I don't have anything. What are you gonna do now? Huh? What are you gonna do now? You need to be realistic so that you can achieve your delusions. Okay, that's how I didn't tell you. Third point, you need to visualize where you are going. So let's say point number 1, you want to change your life. You've taken the active choice of saying, okay, I don't want this life anymore. I'm going to change it. Point number 2, you realize that no one's coming to save you. So you're now taking actionable plans to make sure that, okay, you understand, okay, here, I'm going to do this and do this and do this to get to that goal. But in combination with that, what must you do? You need to visualize where you're going, right? Like the vision board hands are not lying. You need to. I don't care what kind of student you are. I don't care if you are, is it kinesthetic or kinetic, kinesthetic, whatever, audio, visual, whatever. You need to visualize where you're going. If I am a designer for clothes, you tell me you want a dress, I must be able to see references, You're going to describe, and it's great. That's great. But imagine how much closer I'll get to what you want if you show me reference pictures, show me the material you want, the cut you want, the color, what type of, the dupe will be on another level compared to if you just telling me I want a pink dress with sequences and I want it to be this cut. Yeah, it's close enough. But if you show me what I need to do, I'll probably give you probably more like closer to your goal than if I just heard it. If you want to go to Mauritius next year in January, you need to start looking at pictures of Mauritius, pictures of flights, get your passport, get your visa, get your things in order so that you can actually visualize yourself going there. Like last year, I started the year zero. How do you say zero in Spanish? Zero vision board. I had words written, no pictures. I can tell you right now, not even a quarter of those goals were completed. But halfway through the year, when I decided I want to change my life, I made a cute little vision board. I made it right here. After creating that vision board, I can tell you, we did it in a reverse. Yeah. We changed who we were. Yeah. We stopped the bullcrap. Yeah. Because in the beginning of the year, I had no vision. I had a bit of a vision. Like I said, okay, I want to do these things, but I couldn't visualize it. There's no pictures showing me, like, me holding the passport, me holding these things and actually doing it. But when I tell you, when I made an actual picture vision board, God, the things have changed. Literally, the things that took me months to want to complete took me weeks. Some things a day. Do you see how visualizing is so important? Make those vision boards, babe. I think I'm going to make a video about how to do a vision board because genuinely, like, I feel people do it wrong and like they don't achieve their stuff. I can tell you the one that I made in June, babes, was 70/80% there and we made it halfway through the year. Imagine if I started from January. I'd be with a very good success rate. But I mean, that's good, it's a pass. It's a distinction. That one is a distinction. So you need to get rid of the it's too late mindset. It's never too late. You're just a bummer. You're just a party pooper. Get on your Zoom. Go and get the pictures off of Pinterest, babe. Create the vision board on Canva/PixArt. If you want to create it on the PixArt thing, go to Postnet, print those pictures out, get Aura and start to paste them yourself. But just do it. A year from now, tell me if you've achieved your goals or not. A year from now, we can do it together. Because the difference is so uncanny. It's the same year and I got 3 versions of myself. Optimistic, no goal. Optimistic with a goal. Achieved those goals. Is that not sexy, babe? Like, you're looking at a babe who's complete some stuff, yeah? Like, I'm telling you guys, like, you visualize it, you're going to achieve it. 4th point, you need to have main goals and then have mini goals underneath it so you can take actionable steps towards them. So let's say you have your vision board and let's say we can split it into 5 main categories: traveling, career, finance, personal well-being, and mindset. You see, now let's say we're focusing on mindset alone, you would not be able to break it down and see how do you want to build your mindset. You look at your life, and be like, okay, now when I look at myself, I don't know how to handle money, so I want to focus on getting books and education on financial literacy. I don't know how to use the internet, so I want to watch more videos on how to get better. Like, guys, I'm saying this because that was me. Last year I couldn't use a laptop. This year, guess who's a whole Notion planner girl? Y'all can't tell me. I've been editing videos on here. Like, I literally am so proud of myself. Like, think of things that you'd want to improve in your head. Like, I want to be more optimistic. I want to kill bad habits. I want, there's books that you can read, honey. There's videos you can watch, podcasts you can listen to. So you'd break that down under mindset. If you're talking about, financial literacy, books that you can read, courses you can take, actual habits that you can start training. You can, if your main goals, but you can break it up. Girl, if you have possible ADHD like me, you have your main goal, you split it up already, and split it up more. Like, let me tell you one of my main goals, no? one of my main goals for next year. What is it? Let's say example, I want to reach, like for my YouTube, right? I do want to reach 1,000 subscribers. What am I gonna do? That's the main goal. I'm gonna start to understand that I need to post more. I need to post more videos. I have a niche. I'm so sorry. Like yes, like I know my whole banner says I don't have a niche. Check my playlist, but have something you want to talk about at least in the video, or in the series that you're gonna be posting. Like I believe it's in that week. Like you see my post videos, you can see in a week I post reaction videos. Next week I'll just post vlogs. The next week I'll post something, like at least have a consistency. But that's just me. That's just me, right? So I'll like post more videos, have a solid topic that you want to talk about. You can pay for like YouTube Buddy, Video IQ, whatever, and they can give you proper stats and good SEO optimization stuff. Dude, you can do so many things to really improve your channel. You know what I'm saying? And then under that, ready? So we're at the main topic. We've broken it up, like we've broken it down on what we're gonna do. In that, post the videos, you can start to actually plan out the videos that you're going to take. You can plan out scripts that you want to write for the videos. You can put it on calendars. You can make alarms. Like you can take it to the T so that you make sure that you actually achieve these goals. Like guys, it gets so crazy. I'll make videos on like softwares and apps you can use to like achieve these goals or whatever. Like guys, I'm that babe now. Like you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, your fifth and final step, the most important step, move in silence. I really do believe that procrastination also comes from false achievement, a false sense of achievement, telling people, oh, I want to start going to the gym. You feel so good saying that. The reactions from everyone being like, oh, you start going to the gym. Ooh la la, un poco chocolate. Like you feel so good because the reactions you're getting make you feel better. They make you feel so, oh, I'm that girl. But like I said, you're not that girl until you start to do it. Action is action. Thinking is not the action. Planning is not the action. The action is the action, right? So now you need to do. I'm telling everyone. So guys, I started the gym because now what happens? What happens now? People are going to start to expect a certain discipline from you, expect a certain routine from you, expect a difference in your stature because you've told people. Rather, if you just shut up and you move in silence, imagine the beauty of no pressure. You work at your own timing because things can go wrong. What if you do start the gym, but you go through a mental phase that really traps you, boy? You can't even go. Like you can't even, dude. You can't even think full positively. And everyone's like, oh, because let's not even lie. People are watching, not like that though, but they are aware. They're like, she was saying she goes to the gym, right? But I don't see her doing nothing. You don't have to post or anything, but some people chatterboxes, right? So you need to move in silence. And not the real reason, if I'm being very honest, is not about other people. The real reason is to just be able to create a very peaceful journey for yourself. No pressure that you put on yourself. It moves at its own pace. Moving at your own pace is the most important thing that we all need to learn, guys. Like, someone might get their dream body in a year, and someone else might get it in 5 years, someone else in 6 months, we're all different. So move at your own pace, and in your own pace, move in silence. Don't tell me what's going on. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So don't tell me what your plans are. Like, you see, I'm not telling you what my plans are because I plan to move at my own pace, do what I gotta do, achieve it, then make a video and let y'all know because we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's more steps you can take. There's more things. I just covered 5 topics, which I think cover the broad spectrum of what you need. I haven't even gotten into things like discipline. I haven't gotten into things like serious mindset. But I know I said 5 points, but let me add another one. Discipline is so important, and don't let them lie to you. Discipline is hard to build. It's hard to build discipline. You don't just wake up and choose that you want to wake up at 5 a.m. No. Like I said, all these things, even the discipline part, you can't do any of these steps until you start in the mind. Until you want to, you can't do it. I promise you, try to do that without wanting to, and you'll let me know. You can't, because it's genuinely just hard. The human brain it can't even tell what's real or not. So, it can't do it. You gotta want to do it. Then once you want to do it, everything comes much easier. The discipline literally start to manifest itself once it sees that this girl really wants to it. Like, I promise you, let me know. start in the mat, then let me know. Yeah, guys. And this is the end of the video. Please stay tuned, guys. The whole week I will be posting every single day, and we're going to make sure that we prepare ourselves for 2025. Quarter one 2025 starts. It's not a new mindset, babe. You already started it this week, and your mind is already catching up to who you want to be next year. When January starts, you're not going to be taken aback by anything. You already have started the routines, you have already planned out everything. You just start with the action. If you love these videos and you want me to do more of these, or you want to just, be a part of the family, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.